I'm telling you, this does not get any easier. Making videos does not get any easier. No matter how many times I upload, it does not get any easier. Alright, so let's do this again. So the reason why I'm doing this again is because I have music in the background and I don't want it be in the video. It's the video. You know how people put music video in their video to make it, so it helps with the video. I don't. I just don't. Well, I don't know. I can. It's because I can be entertaining to people. Go blah 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 blah, or blah 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 blah. It's because I understand people like to be entertained. That's why most people go on YouTube on this. Right. So today I'll be talking about Vlog Like a Boss. Right. It's an amazing book, which I like the cover. I like the author of this book. She's amazing. She do amazing book. She will help you understand what is a blog, and she'll break it down on understanding what truly is a blog and how to audiences, right? Whether you're trying to do a blog or whether you're trying to help solve people problems. For me, I come for personal development. It's because I like personal development and I like to, I realized at first when I did the law of attraction, I wanted to do book review, but then people come for me through law of attraction, and I I interviewed Bob Thorne from Hidden Movie The Secret, and he don't like to get suffocated by, he don't want to always teach the law of attraction. I don't either, right? It's because for me, I'm trying to solve a problem, but I don't want to be in the niche of the law of attraction. Sure, I can grow really fast, but my main thing is I want to do what I want to do or love to do, and that is my passion. Talking about like book from books that people are interested in or something that they haven't think of. But it's like I want to do book reviews, I want to do book talk and interviews, and if people want to be to solve their problem with the law of attraction because they have fears and they have thoughts that aren't um, helping them go where they want to go. So for this as why, so there's a couple of things to notice. YouTube is owned by Google, right? So that means that YouTube and Google is a search engine. That's what people don't get. Now, when I make video content, I don't want most people, since I'm just starting out, right? When I go reach to try to get an author to be interviewed and they're up there, the gatekeepers will view my channel as if it was like is that I'm not important. But what they don't understand is these videos, when you upload it to YouTube, it will last forever unless you delete them. It's called evergreen. And as you keep uploading videos and understand that YouTube is a search engine, then these views keep increasing, right? No matter how much subscriber or views or I have. Now, most people have, most gatekeepers and most people have this wrong. Most people believe that if you yes, it can help you, but for me, because she talked about the vanity metric is people view subscribers and views as success, but my success isn't that. My success, at least, to help people in the right direction and solve the problem. That's my success. But also, one view does matter, right? Most people believe that getting tons of views, right? One view does matter. For me, it does, because one view can lead you to getting someone important that you never thought that you could. Because I was listening to Roberto Blake. If you don't know him, he helped with online YouTube, like people like Sean, was a video influencer, and Gary, right? They help you with YouTube and understanding how YouTube works. I recommend it. But I listened to his talk, and he was talking about one view matters, right? No matter how much, if you have 50 views, 100 views, but that one view matters. For it did to me. That one view led to me to amazing person who I'm so grateful for to this day. Every time I mention his name, and I want him to be very successful. because he helped me to understand how to do interviews. He helped me in a way that many authors never helped me before, and I'm surprised by his humbleness, his generosity. And his name is Michael Losey, and he's the author of the best-selling author of The Law of Attraction, and he was interviewed by Oprah Winfrey 4 times. But he was so humble, and I remember I did a book just to do a book review, but and I wanted to do it was my passion. Then I saw people was in pain in the law of attraction community, and I wanted to solve their problem. So what happened is I made that book review and I tweeted out. So let me explain. It wasn't really a book review because at that instant I was like, I remember I was on camera and I wanted to have fun with the content. Except most people don't like it. Some people don't like it. Some people do. It's because it was fun. It was wild. It was crazy because that's me. I can't. I gotta do me. I can't do what people want me to do. I can't be that. That's them. They want me to be that, but I can't be that. So some people don't like it. But anyway, I tweeted out, and then I remember it was on December, and he watched the content, and that was an amazing experience I never had before. So what happened was, I tweeted, and he tweeted. He was like, you know, I love it that you're so enthusiastic or something about the law of attraction. But he's like, where is the book review? I was like, oh yeah, because I was gonna do the book review, but then I hear in my voice and I was like, I gotta do this. But what happened is, I was like, oh, so sorry. I will do a book review for you. So I did the book review in my old channel. So I did it back and stuff like that. And I start to engage with his content again because I used this. Was interested in his concept for the law of attraction. He helped me a lot with the law of attraction. Very simple. But my point is, he was someone important that I was trying to reach, but I didn't know that. And it led me to doing an interview with him, but also because the first time I asked him, I wanted to do an interview with him, but it turned out that I made a mistake because I wasn't aware how to do the interview, and I didn't have the concept of interviewing, right? So what happened is he helped me along the way of interviewing. He helped me in so many different ways, and that I'm forever grateful. And also, one view matters because I did a book review on I can't say his last name, but it's spelled Samit, and his book was called Disrupt You, and he commented down below on my YouTube channel. That was amazing. I was like, one view does matter to leading someone important. No matter what it is, whether if they type it or they search it, and if they come to your content, something amazing happened for you. So we don't know what it is. But gatekeepers and many people view the subscribe account as success. But my success is getting connected with people who I want to be connected with, and who I want to network with, right? Friendship, you have to build long-term relationship, but too many people get that wrong. So, and also, if you want to do YouTube content, YouTube changed a lot. YouTube now more on here on watch time. What is that? If you YouTube value longer content, like from 10 minutes to 15 minutes, right? It's not 4 minutes anymore. I mean, 4 minute so 4 minute value to those people who are in they have a short attention span. But if you are here to learn information, you're going to watch it no matter how long you're going to watch it. You know, I had an entrepreneur, he said my content was too long, but I understood because I was showing him, he said I should shorten it. Well, I understood it that the watch time mattered and it helped you rank on YouTube. I was watching Owen's video. I interviewed him on this channel. He was talking about I was watching his content. Your content, how long should the video be? As long as it needed to be, and that makes sense. As long it needed to be, as long as I can solve your pain point problem, then it can be long, but not too long. But it helped you to rank on first page on YouTube. So there is a thing called SEO, right? I understand SEO, but I don't have all the software, all the tools that the big influence or people who have that. I don't have. I can, I guess, but what I do is, you got to do the title, and then you got to do. So what you do, search engine, it's called search engine optimization, where your content gets searched. See, people don't understand that your content gets searched continually. It starts to grow and grow and grow. That is what YouTube does, every content. But there are content that doesn't grow views. That is some content that I do. It doesn't. I do it for me. I do it just to put it out there. I don't do it for search. It should help. It could help, but I don't do it for search. But most of the time, I do it for search now because it grows, continue to grow year, months on the day after day, month after month, year after year because it's searchable. And then my content is also searched on Google because I check the YouTube analytics. But what you want to do is you got to optimize your titles, descriptions, and your tags. Because tags help you. Most people don't understand about tags. Tags help you get search on Google if you understand how to do it right. And that's how what search engines do. Now I will read this book for you. Okay, it is. It's shining. Oh my gosh. Blogging. What's a blog? Even funnier might be why you're here reading this book. Maybe you're watching a few great online videos, or more than a few. I see you YouTube lovers and thought about sharing your story with the camera. Maybe you're being pressured to think about video blogging because of the changing landscape of reaching people online. Maybe you're just lonely. No reason to be ashamed of that. It's how many people have something to create on YouTube. First of all, let's break it down. Blog. BYOG. Now, blog that feature mostly video rather than text or images. Credit dictionary.com. The word blog is something we all familiar with these days. Blog is a short version of a blog, weblog, or WE blog. Your login, stories, experience, advice, or anything that else through the content of the web that when you blog. To vlog, especially, is to add a video component to that. So rather than a web blog, is a web blog or video blog showing we get the word blog. When I think about a vlog, I think about any online content that is documented and shared through a video. A vlog and a video blog are the same thing in my opinion. I also want you to know how committed I am to do this book right now. My iMac, which I'm currently writing on, absolutely refused to stop autocorrecting blog to blog. Could I fix it somehow? Probably. I have figured out that no, I'm too busy writing a blog. Quite simply, just think of a blog as a video content you're sharing to communicate with an audience online. You look into the eyes of the viewers when you talk to a camera. You understand them, you help them, you relate to them. That is all blogging is being a human on camera. Why would you choose a video in the first place, much less video blogging? This isn't a decision many take lightly. So what does it mean for you to use this platform to achieve your goals when you could go with so many other options? But it's still the re-tension for video online. Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat are starting to change that dynamic. But the relevancy and attention to pay to the campaign of online video is far too important to ignore. The key here is searchability. If you're doing it well, search results are going to generate the majority of your inbound video traffic. When we think of search results, we think of Google. Unless you're reading this far into the future when things finally take over, said no one ever. Google is the current search engine for anyone who wants their online content to be discovered, which is what makes YouTube so powerful as well. YouTube started as the shiny new video platform in February 2005, then Google acquired in late 2006, making it the powerhouse we know now. They're the number one and number two search engine on the internet today. YouTube following it adopted mommy, Google. Visual learners go to YouTube first to find what they need to know. But when anyone goes to Google, YouTube results are here. Using both search engines at once gain you the best results every time. Thus, the best resource ever. Leveraging video to share your message. It's just an advantage that those who integrate video into their blog posts on their website are 50 times more likely to appear on the first front page of a relevant Google search. I can't say that name. Oh, further research or more on this. Let's talk about the latest data original reason that video is crucial for being brand awareness. The reality is that in the world of social media, everyone can be your peer, meaning we are all online playing ground where we engage an online audience. No matter who you are, you're going to be challenged and you want to stand out from all the noise. The benefit of a video is that you can make the connection as quickly as pressing the button. You will start to build rapport, trust, and authority immediately upon sharing a video full of your ideas. This is your opportunity to sit down with dozens of people over a cup of coffee without spending your life saving on latte. And then she also talked about fear. A lot of people have fear when it comes to whether doing anything. It's not easy to make tons of videos and keep going when people believe it's not irrelevant. When I am trying to reach out to gatekeepers, right? And sometimes it can become difficult with them, and they view it as I get that they want their authors to have the they're not wasting the author's time or their boss time, right? And I understand that, but the thing is they don't understand that these content, if it's on YouTube and it's searchable, if we do it right, if we understand how YouTube works, and it will grow and grow over time. It's like I want to get this author, but the gatekeepers will understand that if I interview him, the views will grow. But I care more about the watch time. Because the watch time, well, YouTube, you see, Facebook is to pay to play, right? While YouTube promote your video for free. If you can increase your video watch time and video view velocity, it will help you to get recommended through the homepage. Now, if you don't know what that is, I'll tell you, it will help you. Most people don't even know how to YouTube at all, right? They believe views matter in the people who consume the content, but they're not actually doing the content and not understanding behind the platform, its algorithm of how it's playing. I know it's more than that. It's always more than that. We're talking about putting your face on camera for the entire world to see. That's not even the scariest part. The scariest thing is that even if the entire world can see, so can the people who matter to you most. We may pretend we don't care about other people's opinions, but we do. Even those people who don't make us happy in any way, but happen to be factoring in our thinking for some reason. We constantly compare our stuff with other people, paying more attention to what someone else has rather than the thing we could and be grateful for. We think about the potential gossip. We know about people have said about others when they're not around. So why wouldn't they have feel they talking about us when we're left on the street? What about those who are brutally honest, the one who want to shock you with their hurtful words that aren't a reflection of you at all? Judgment, security, bullying, negativity, sadness. We could keep these things from hurting us. Surely we would try. Yet we also imperfect humans who have probably leveraged those massive tools when feeling vulnerable too. Here we go. Here we go. Let's talk about your potential reach simply by uploading a video to the internet. On YouTube, there are more than 1 billion daily active users. 1 billion. Not to mention the number of people watching daily is increasing 40% year over year. That's a massive amount of views, and simply you need to upload content for a chance to get in front of them. Everyone's favorite social network stalking website, family scrapbook, Facebook, see more than billion daily active users as well. Facebook, YouTube, crushing it when it comes to getting the average user attention. Facebook is committed to video content for its users, so when you upload it there, they give you extra special treatment. These days, you can create impactful video content simply by pressing a button on your camera, which is as low production as it gets. Snapchat, the rapidly popular social network where all the kids went to hide from the parents who are on Facebook. See more than 100 million daily active users. You just have to record 10-second video clips from your smartphone and you're sharing video online. TV audiences are decreasing. People are texting or driving. Complainers send a tweet instead of calling customer service. Customers aren't paying attention to the old marketing platforms that were hard to measure in the first place. Oh, and let's keep something else in mind about sharing the message on social. It's free. That's it. I mean, that's right. You just log in and you're ready to go. The entry fee is $0. Now it's going to be totally free. Absolutely not. It's going to be a cost in execution, of course. Nonetheless, to attend this amazing, huge cocktail party called social media and not have to pay for the ticket at the door is massive advantage. The Super Bowl commercial space isn't free. Super Bowl 50 saw one of its largest viewing audience in the event history, 11.9 million views. That's a fraction of the reach that social media has. Advertisers need to buy the slot, then spend many millions of dollars on production and stuff. I'm asking you to consider publishing on a free social media platform where people go to relate to each other, which require very little production, $0 barrier to entry. Sound like a pretty good idea, right? So yes, your audience is online. Yes, you have the ability to speak to them directly. Yes, you can differentiate yourself from everyone else simply by leveraging video. You can make them all these decisions right now with no money upfront. Except maybe your first video camera, you don't have a smartphone, and maybe you brought this book. Thank you. Let's talk about this. How can we make ourselves different? Like everybody, it's very competitive on the law of attraction community. There's many people. There's ton of traffic. There's ton of competitive traffic, right? On YouTube, not traffic. Yeah, coming that up. There's ton of competitive search term law of attraction. Everybody do the law of attraction. For some odd reason, everybody an expert on law of attraction. They see a couple of content, they do it, but they don't understand that just by you saying, I guess it's a platform. People will come to you if you're an expert, and people will want to reach out. But I guess people want to be inspired by the law of attraction because it got mainstream, right? But now I looked at it, it's like, hey, if there's a competitive law of attraction, I could be the one to solve their problem, but then I would start to suffocate from the law of attraction because I'm meeting where the people are, right? And they're on the law of attraction, but I start to suffocate because they're still thinking about attracting the thing instead of working on themselves. They want the thing, but they're not willing to internalize working as when they understand as within that. Anybody who understands law of attraction, and there's an inherent problem. See that you need to work toward your goals. As you work toward your goals, it moves towards you, right? As Brian Tracy said it. But I can get on the tangent on this. Like, there's so many people doing the law of attraction, right? And I don't want to be the one who's always getting come to the law of attraction. I want to be able to express who I am. I want to on camera. It's like, yo, if you want to get the law of attraction, right? If you want to get it, it's called personal development. Watch my other video. It could help you inspire to move you where you want to go, right? It's not always about the law of attraction. If you want to attract the thing that you want, all you have to do is work on yourself, and you will attract amazing things. But nobody want to do that. I keep telling them, look, if you want to, I'm talking about for newer people who ever come to this video or other video law of attraction. Like, stop trying to look for gimmicks. Stop trying to look for shortcut. I know we're human, look for shortcut all the time, but it's okay. I mean, I'm trying to look for shortcut all the time, but it's still, we have to put in the work. It's not come to you by some magical thing. And most people get all these, and I wanted to destroy the myth that they have. That's what I'm trying to solve. So, and now let's talk about the audience. No matter what you start, no matter how big your goals are, what makes you turn the wheel? I think I did this already. Or maybe not. No matter what you start, no matter how big your goals is or what makes your wheel turn, no matter what you think, if no one watches your video, none of that stuff matters. This is insecurity talking. This is like, oh, I'm so ugly, no one will watch, or no one will ever watch my video because they're not good at someone else. No, that's not what I'm talking about here. Nor am I ever going to allow that kind of negative self-talk. You can dismiss that idea immediately. Thank you very much. Believe it or not, people want to support you. They're probably focused on themselves first, but they want other people to be success in a way that benefits them. That's kind of a strange statement, I know, but that's my point is that we do want others to succeed, even if they're just getting started, because it means good things might happen for the rest of us, including but not limited to creating some awesome video for us to watch. Back to the original point, no one is going to watch the video, nothing else matters. You might be reading this book because you're excited by the idea of creating video and you think you could make some awesome video for the world to share. You might be doing it for you before anyone else, but can't make videos only you will appreciate. That would be defeat the purpose. You have to envision what this content will be for someone else. What will it be like? Will they laugh just a little bit, a lot? Will it make them take action in their life in some way? What will they do next? No, next. What kind of person are they? That they will be watching this video in the first place. Knowing the ins and outs of your audience is a crucial part of this being discovered by them. You must cross paths at some point, but the only way you're going to be able to do that if you think about who they are right now, who they are without you in their life. Do they even know they need you yet? Absolutely not. How in the world would they find out? The key here is to meet your audience where they are at this moment so they can find how much they love you. To do that, you need to be clear about who they are and what they want. What do they do in their full-time job? Do they have a family? Are they travelers? Do they have an affinity for coffee? Who doesn't? Knowing your target demographic isn't about age and gender anymore. Their interest, passion, and online activity and favorite hobbies are some of the most valuable characteristics you know about the person. Some of these characteristics you will already know because of the type of content you want to share. But then you can learn more as you start to make contact with your perfect viewer. Learn what the life is really like for them. That's where content gets special. How can you make their life, everyday life, a little better with a video that is tailored to fit? Make a list of characteristics and facts about your perfect viewer, how they use their internet, what do they think about, what their life like offline, what are the most important pillar moment in their life. When you write these ideas out, you're building what call persona, viewer persona. I love viewer persona. As you think about these things, you will start to see a face and even come up with a name for this person. Naming your person is a great way to stay hyper-focused on who you're creating content for all the time. You won't stray an idea into an area will confuse your viewers, and you're always present in the environment that you feel naturally in. So, my main point is, when you're creating a video, you can do it for search, you can do it for vlogging purposes, whatever. But, I interview Owen video in this video. I mean, in this channel, not video. He said, sometimes you don't have to just upload the video, upload it. And sometimes you should do research on that. Like, the search engine, you can search in the search box and, let's say I type in how to do law of attraction, how to use law of attraction, it's right there, and I use it in the title. But also I have to use it to get shared, so people can come in and people search it daily or not daily, but when YouTube is doing its ranking, right? Now, when it comes to making a video and creating content online, we have to get over the fear about video. Let's say if you can't do a video and you can't talk to a camera, like I'm doing now to you. Now, most people say, Johnny, well, in my head, I think I'm good at making a camera, right? It's just that when it comes to talking about things that I do know, it become uncomfortable because there are other people know it and they're probably better. There are always people who's better on any given subject, right? But I talk as if you're there. I used it when I was a kid. I used to always play around with the camera, and I always like to make videos, right? I used to call myself a camera whore because I used to take a lot of, excuse me for my language, but I used to take a camera and take shots of me. Everybody does it now, right? Everybody takes selfies, right? But I used to do videos, like funny videos with my friends, and we all play, and I used to do it a lot. I'm comfortable with doing cameras. But every time when you start pressing that button, people review it, and you might get scared. Do it for the audience. Do it for you. Do it because you must. It's your mission. I view like my uh, book reviews or the content that I do. I do it for people. Realize over the years, if I do it for myself, it's not. It doesn't empower me. But when I do it for me, when I get the results, it's because I do it for people, and it pushed me forward in life. And I believe that I could solve people's problems because I can, because I have to understand the way people view things in human psychology. I'm solving people, uh, um, law of attraction, right? But when don't view this camera as a um, inanimate object. Most people view it like that, and people say it's lying. They can't do it. But don't view it that. Use your imagination. We all have a gift of imagination. I don't do that. I just get off and do it because I know at the end of the video, it's the other person watching it on their phone, watching it on a laptop, watching it on their TV, watching it on whatever, or tablets and stuff like that. I understand. But it's the person at the other end. I use it, right? I don't view it this thing as a inanimate, but I view it as the viewers listening. I understand that people are listening to me, and I do, but I do get afraid. It doesn't get any easier. Do get afraid because there are people who are more talented than me, more knowledgeable than me, like Ty Lopez, but I can't measure them. And there are people who have been in the game for a long time, and I just started. But I just show up because it's what I love to do, and I like. There's not enough problem that to be solved in the law of attraction community, and I want to be able to impact that, and also to be able to do what I love, that's book reviews, and to be able to do impact the special education. I think that the special education is they need a lot of fixing, and also the American school system, because if we understand how our brain works, we can blossom. When we can unlock features of the human brain, we can do amazing things, but we were never taught about the human brain. And that's made me sad because I was in the special education. And soon I will do a book review on school. And I know most people believe school is the right thing to do. It could be not right thing to do. So one view matters. So that's pretty much it. And thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time. Subscribe to my channel, like my video, and I'll see you next time.